Hi, so welcome to the live stream this evening. So I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will be giving messages according to who listens to this. So I'm just going to let Raphael come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that what I'm seeing at the moment is that there is a lot of energy that is coming in from much higher places. So, energy that is actually coming in from places which are much more to do with being in the spirit. So, I see that it is that the planet as it is right now is very much on a path that is about going forwards in ways which are completely in the light. And because of this, what is happening is that there are other places that exist, other planets, other places which have a lot of light. And what is going on is that there is energy coming in from these places. And that is because there is an openness to light. There is actually a need for it, but also people are open. And because of this, there is a lot coming in. It is not necessarily from places that you may know of, it is from places that exist a long way away, places that have light, that are able to send it. And what they are doing is helping Earth to actually rise up and move to a level that is much higher. I also would like you to know that when you go deeper into the universe and how things are, you will understand that when you are living on earth, it is very much that you are having a life that is about being on the earth and then going deeper into transcending it. So you start off with a very earthly existence, an existence that is about keeping yourselves alive on a physical level. And then you move up into higher levels of awareness where you recognize that your physical existence is just a part of who you are, and that you are able to actually go deeper and find the light within yourselves when it comes to your true identity, who you are. And when you find this, what happens is that your physical identity changes and you recognize that you are ultimately living a life that is about being in the light. And this light will always help you to keep your physical vessel alive and well. It will help you on every level to stay well, to be in a state of wellness, so that you can go deeper into what you are here to truly do, which is ultimately to be in your true self energy and to do what you are guided to from this place, whether it is actually something that is very physical or whether it is something else. So, what I will say is when you have transcended the physical aspect of life, when you have truly transcended it and recognized that you are more than this and gone into a process of actually finding yourself on a deeper level and who you are. After this, you start to feel inside that you are able to actually be on the earth plane and actually serve a purpose that is beneficial to life, something that is life enhancing. And what I want you to know is that because of this, there is a lot of light flooding in to help people to find themselves on deeper levels, to help people to transcend what is here on earth currently and move to a higher level. I also would like you to know that when you come to Earth, you are always recognizing that this is your journey here. So there is a recognition of this on a deeper level. And because of this, you do all ultimately gravitate to something deeper. that it is always going to be temporary, to be very physical and very much about simply the physical aspect of life. And because of this, also, what happens is that there are beings who are ready and waiting to help you. As soon as you recognize that there is something more, they are ready. And the more you recognize this, the more help you get. And that is because there is a recognition that when you are here, life is hard because there is a lot of density. So there are many beings who are here to help, many beings who come from far away to be here, beings who you may know, who you may be yourself, beings who are here, incarnate, and beings who are in spirit. And those beings have a strong identity based on who they really are, also connecting in to where they come from. And they are actually bringing in a lot of light for all of you here. So, the reason I'm going into this today is because I want you to recognize that where there is light, there is always going to be an aspect of life that feels dense and heavy because the light will highlight it. And because of this, there is a lot of turbulence currently on Earth, a lot showing up to be transformed. And some of you here are really meant to be part of this on a very physical level. So you are meant to be the ones who actually help to transform energies which are denser. You may come in with real answers. You may have had many lives on earth and actually investigating certain problems. So you have answers on a deeper level that are able to come in. Perhaps not answers you are even consciously aware of, but things that will come through you rather than from your earthly self, but they will come through you from a level that is deeper and higher. And those of you who are part of this, I want you to know, don't be afraid of playing your part. Do it, because the time is now. And if you don't do it now, it will be that later on certain things will be transformed and you will no longer have a part to play there. So take the opportunity now if you feel it is right for you. And those of you here who have no inclination to be part of the transformation of heavier energies, who wish to be in the light and only the light, I want you to know that for you it is to be very aware that certain aspects of life do need to be transformed in order for the light to reach every part of life and for there to be harmony and peace. So for you, it is about being aware that what you are doing is holding space for those who are very involved with transforming dense, dense energy into something light. So what you may do is be aware of what is going on and hold space. Keep your heart open and stay connected to the light and know that things will actually transform for the better by you being in this energy. So it is a reminder that you all have a part to play and not to get complacent, not to believe that things are being taken care of and there is nothing for you to do. Because you are all here at this time to play your part. I want to speak about something else entirely now. I would like to mention that some of you here are a bit in need at the moment, but you may not realize it. And what you need is not necessarily more time, more rest, more of what you believe. What you actually need is something else altogether, which is more of an energy in your life of going deep and transforming what is going on inside. And for some of you, I do see that it would be a good idea to go to the right people for help. That some of you here need more help than you realize. And you may believe that it is rest you need, but it is actually assistance to go deeper, to clear energy that is harsh and heavy, that is making you tired, that is actually making your system in one way or another unbalanced, and this is causing fatigue and other problems. So it is a reminder to those of you who are in this state, go to the right people, places for help, and your higher self will guide you where to go. I would like to speak about one more thing today, and that is each and every one of you here is able to be part of something larger in life. So some of you here may feel isolated, alone. Perhaps your journey has taken you deeper and deeper into yourself and into the realization that you are not really part of anything that is currently here in your life, that you may feel very separate to your family, to your community. You may notice that you don't quite fit in, or that you are not really having your needs met when you are part of things, that you feel inside left out, or like you are not really properly a part of life. And those of you who feel like this, I want to remind you that it is important to work on issues around belonging, for issues you may have about being excluded, perhaps in other lives, being seen as different, or in some way or another a problem for people. Perhaps some of you here have had a lot of problems across space and time, lots of problems, perhaps through no fault of your own, but by being with the wrong people, being with people who have been harsh and negative, and it has created problems. And then you have struggled to find the right people for you in life because you have so much going on inside. But what I will say is work through this by going within, clear your energy, perhaps go into the pain body and notice where you feel hurt, injured, where you have been treated badly, misunderstood, excluded, treated like you are someone who is not worth knowing. And as you clear all these energies, you will attract the right people and you will have the right opportunities come to you to be a part of life. Because ultimately, everybody is meant to be included. And those of you who have been left out, it is the right time to really be part of life again. So I am reminding you to keep going deep inside, clearing your pain body, and then you will find your place. You will find your people. You will find the place, the role you are meant to have in life and feel comfortable there. I am saying this also to those of you who have always felt alone and separate, who struggle to really have any sense of community on earth, a sense of belonging, that it is your time now to really find this, and to find this by going within and then allowing it to come to you. I have no more to say. The week ahead will generally be a good one. It may not be completely what you expect, in that there may be things that happen that feel a bit unexpected, not necessarily hard, but just unexpected. But it will be a good week, a positive one where you will feel you are making progress. That is all. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening and being a part of today's live stream. And yeah, and wishing you a good weekend and a good week ahead. And much love to all of you.